Hey y'all, I'm back. Yes, I have another cap that I stitched out on my Tajima Sai 8 needle embroidery machine. So this one wasn't so much of a struggle. It is a flimsy type cap. It doesn't have the structure in it, so I think it's stitched really easy. And this is the type of cap that in a previous video on my single needle, I used this device called the hat hoop, and it flattens the bill out, and I was able to stitch a design using my single needle. So I'll link that video in here somewhere. There'll be a link somewhere and you'll be able to see that if you're interested in that. But I'm going to show you my progress with stitching this, and let's get started. I already have my, I forgot what it's called. It's a guard of some sort, but the hooping station for the cap, okay? And so I am gonna put my cap on, pulling the sweatband outwards, and the sweatband's actually going up under that. I think I said in my last video with caps that it was going under, over it, but it's actually gonna go up under it. It seems to work. And so I'm gonna tuck that up under there, and let's see if I can get you a visual on that. You see how it's tucked up under there? So the band's up under there, and I'm going to try to get it as close as possible. I'm a one-armed camera girl, and I'm going to hold that in place, and I'm actually pulling the band out most of the way around just to try to prevent it from flipping back. Okay, and so I think that is centered. I hope it is centered, and I'm going to bring this around. It snaps in really nicely. I'm going to straighten it out a little bit just to kind of get it as taut as possible. And I do feel like this is one cap that I will definitely need to put those clamps on the back. So I'm going to clamp them. Clamp that side there. I hope that you're able to see all of this. But I'll show you what I'm talking about when I pull it off the thingamajigger. Okay, I think that is there, and got it clamped. And so this is what I mean. It's clamped in the back and pulled so that it's as tight as I can get it here. And so now I'm going to put it on the machine. And I'm going to start off with it kind of sideways, and then I will turn it to get it to snap in place. Okay? And when it's on the machine, it has 3 points that it's going to snap in place. So I just want to make sure it is snapped. And so it's there. Now I've got it on here. I've got to make sure that the design is set up the way I want it to be set up. And I've got my colors in here already. I'm gonna just go ahead with the blue, black, and white. I figured that'll be a nice contrast. It's still on cap driver, because if the cap driver is on, you have to have it selected for cap, or else it's gonna think that it's gonna be running flats and it won't rotate that, the part that rotates. I cannot think of what these things are called. So I'm gonna hit set. I need to rotate that. So I don't want the butterfly to be upside down on the hat. And since technically the hat looks upside down going in, I need to flip my design. And I'm gonna flip it just completely over by hitting that tulip there at the bottom, and it flips it completely over. The other two tulips just turn it halfways. Then the tulip at the top will flip it back to the original position that it was uploaded in. So now I have the design where I want it and in the orientation that I want it. It looks like it's pretty much in the center as far as that line, and that is where the bottom is gonna stitch. So I am gonna move this just a little bit because I want it to be as low as possible without messing things up. And I'm gonna go ahead and let it trace. In this hope that it's not too big of a design. I think we're good. So we are going to go ahead and hit start and start stitching this. So far so good, and I think that design will be a good size. I don't know how straight it'll be, but we'll find out. Now this design is 11,874 stitches, so I am not going to record all of it. I really don't have much to talk about and it's kind of hard. I didn't realize how loud the machine is over my voice until I listened to the last video when I was trying to talk while I was actually stitching. So I'm going to let this go ahead and stitch, and I'll check back in with you. So it is done stitching, and let me unfasten it from those 3 points, and I'm going to turn it sideways. I'm going to unfasten it from over here because there's that little buckle there. And then I'm going to sit this back on that little thingy. Now there is stabilizer in here. I'm going to pull that out. And there is our butterfly hat. And I'll leave the link to the design that is on Creative Fabrica. I will leave that link in the description of this video. But that is it. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you think if you like it. Got some straight strings on here, but that's it. So I am going to end this video. I hope that you all keep taking care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one.